Hey Leo, we're here for your weekly tarot love reading, January 19th through to January 25th. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and of course for any of you lovely cross watchers dealing with a Leo romantically. Now, I do like to remind you, Leo, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. That's totally okay. You are very welcome here to take what works and leave the rest. So we're jumping right into it today, my loves, and we're going to see what could be coming toward Leo this week when it comes to love. First message coming out says, just being near you is intoxicating. Somebody is definitely obsessed with you this week, Leo. They cannot get enough of you. There's probably like an insane chemistry. They are so attracted to you. They are literally obsessed. I feel like this is someone who cannot stop thinking about you. And yeah, I think there's some sparks that are definitely flying between the two of you. So let's see where it goes. Tell me more, please. I love you. Okay, that's actually really spectacular. So this is a very clear message. I don't think I really need to go in depth explaining this, but I think this is very clearly indicating that there is someone here around you this week, Leo, who loves you or is falling in love with you, okay? Could be someone you're currently involved with who is just literally like intoxicated by you, intoxicated by your presence. This could also be somebody new coming in if you're a single Leo, someone who's just like so drawn towards you. They feel pulled towards you. They're so attracted to you. And over time, they are definitely going to be falling in love with you. Okay. Let's get one more message for the overall energy of what's coming toward Leo this week. I want to tell you how I feel. Okay. That's absolutely amazing, you guys. So what we see here this week is the energy of somebody wanting to open up about their feelings and let you know how they feel about you. This is amazing because we have the message, I love you, followed by, I want to tell you how I feel. So I think it's pretty clear here, Leo, what they want to tell you. So this is definitely the energy of somebody who wants to open up, share their feelings, clearly make it evident that they see a future between the two of you. And I think they just want to like do whatever they can to make you feel special and to make you feel loved because they are literally obsessed with you and cannot stop thinking about you and cannot stop imagining the amazing future that the two of you are going to have together. So this is really, really spectacular. The other thing I want to point out, so I use this deck, it's an oracle deck, quite a bit in my readings if you watch my channel regularly. Most of the cards in this deck are actually a heavier type of energy. So whenever I get 3 cards from this deck that are all pretty positive, to me, it indicates that this is a really significantly positive energy for this week because out of all the cards that could have come out from the oracle deck, the ones that came out are just about love and intimacy and connection and somebody who has these beautiful feelings for you that are blossoming into something amazing. So kind of makes me feel like this is going to be an extra special week for Leo when it comes to love. If you're single, keep your eyes open, you guys, because I definitely feel there's love around you. And if you're with somebody, there could be some sort of heartfelt confession, something that they do this week where you're like, yeah, they really like me. Feels good. So what we're going to do for the rest of the reading, Leo, is we're going to look at the energy of this person and we're going to look at you. So we're going to look at their overall energy, what they could be feeling, what they might be doing this week. We'll look at the same thing for you, and then we'll look at the potential outcomes. So let's get into it. Tell me about this person who is here for Leo this week, please. Okay, I love that. First card coming out is the Judgment card, which is typically a card associated with like an awakening. A lot of the times to me, Leo, this is a card that indicates we have found someone where we truly feel there is compatibility. We feel like there's an alignment with our values, our beliefs. And so this person looks at you and they're like, Leo and I are super compatible. Leo and I are meant to be together. And they're like waking up to that fact. Tell me more, please, about what could be, or tell me more about this person. I was going to say what could be coming toward Leo. We already did that. Tell me more about this person's energy this week, please. 3 of Wands, beautiful. You know what this is? It's a visionary energy. This person is looking out on the horizon because they're imagining where their life is headed. So what are they doing this week? They're imagining the future between the two of you. They're imagining all the cool stuff you guys are going to do, the amazing life you're going to build together. And I think they're probably going to be telling you about that and letting you know that they see this beautiful vision for the future. Tell me more about this person's energy for this week, please. And then we shouldn't be surprised to see this. Okay. the Hierophant, which is typically the card of marriage and commitment, okay? So this should not be surprising that we've got this beautiful energy for your person's overall vibe this week, Leo. Obviously, this is someone who is waking up to the fact that you are the one they want to be with. They're imagining this amazing future between the two of you, and they are very clearly imagining the commitment that they are going to give to you because they see forever with you, okay? So we are definitely going to take that energy. So let's see what this person could be feeling this week, please. Let's take a look at that. Four of Cups. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the Four of Cups is a card of somebody who's like pulling back. Now, the Four of Cups can be a card of missed opportunities. So because the energy is really positive so far in the reading, the way that I look at the Four of Cups is somebody who's like, I need to act now. I need to tell Leo how I feel now because I love Leo and I don't want to miss out on the opportunity. So I think that there's something here where your person almost feels a sense of urgency this week, Leo, where they're like, I need to tell Leo how I feel this week because I want Leo to be very, very clear that I'm into them, that I love them, that I want a future, you know, with you. So I think that they're acting quickly this week because they don't want to miss out on the chance to express how they feel to you. Tell me more about what they could be feeling, please. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. They want to charge in. They want to move things forward. The Knight of Swords is air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It does tend to indicate somebody who is feeling a sense of urgency, like, I need to take action right now. And this is showing up in their feelings, right? So again, we're getting these like repeating messages of someone who's like, I want to tell Leo how I feel this week. I want to open up. I want to confess my feelings. I want Leo to know that I love them. Tell me more about what this person could be feeling this week, please. And then we've got the most amazing energy. We are going to take that as well, Leo. So King of Cups, which you probably know if you've watched my channel, is one of the favorite cards for me, especially when it shows up in somebody's feelings, okay? So this is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Maybe some of you guys are dealing with a water sign. Whoever you're dealing with though, I mean, they love you. So we're really establishing in this reading for this week that they love you, okay? Because we had that message in the Oracle, right? So we already saw that they love you. And then we have literally got the King of Cups showing up in their feelings, which is repeating the message that they love you and they want to be with you, okay? Now, King of Cups, don't worry about the gender. This is just the energy of the person. King of Cups is a mature energy. It is somebody who is emotionally mature, emotionally available, great at expressing their feelings. So everything is just actually tying together in a beautiful way in the energy this week, Leo, because it's like very clearly they want to tell you how they feel. And we're getting like so many repeating messages that are like confirming somebody here has big feelings for you, deep feelings for you, loving feelings for you, and they're coming towards you this week to really showcase that. It's absolutely gorgeous, okay? So let's see what actions they could be taking this week. Ace of Cups. Yeah, totally new love if you're single. So I already said this, like keep your heart open this week to my single Leos out there. But again, it's like the Ace of Cups is someone who's in tune with their feelings. They want to open up emotionally. They want to be vulnerable. And yeah, it's just an outpouring of love that I feel coming from this person towards you this week. Okay, tell me more about what actions they could be taking. Holy smokes, you guys. I cannot make this stuff up. 10 of Pentacles, another amazing card. This is a card that tends to indicate stability, building a life together, building a family together, and basically your person actively taking steps here to tell you how they feel and to tell you that they are here for you and they want a future with you, okay? It's spectacular. Let's get one more card about what actions they could be taking. The Hermit, yeah. Maybe some of you guys are dealing with a Virgo romantically, but here's the thing. This person's very thoughtful, okay? The Hermit is an incredibly introspective energy. It's someone who's going inward. It's like they're not like making decisions without thinking them through. This is someone who takes a thoughtful approach to what it is that they do in life, probably like in all areas of their life. The reason this is important is because we've got so much energy this week for your person that's like, they love you. They want to be with you. Their energy is coming towards you. And the Hermit to me is just kind of reinforcing like, this is not a quick decision. This is not a rash decision. This is a well thought out decision from your person. So if you have somebody coming towards you this week, making it clear that they love you, Leo, you can really, you know, be happy about that because They truly feel that way. They have really sat and thought about it, and they really do love you. It's not like some fleeting kind of quick temporary emotion. It's a very deep love that this person has for you because they're very thoughtful in how they approach this relationship. So this is spectacular energy for this person this week. Okay, so let's look at you. Let's see how you're doing this week. Tell me about Leo's energy, please. 9 of Cups, yeah. I mean, I would hope you feel this way. So the 9 of Cups is dreams coming true, wishes being fulfilled. I kind of feel like this is a dream relationship for you. And yeah, it's like this person is making all of your dreams come true, right? They are what you have been wishing for. Tell me more about Leo's energy, please. Love that. Love it. Queen of Wands, which is your energy. Again, don't worry about the gender, but this is literally Leo fire energy, right? To me, it says this week, you're feeling good, you're feeling loved up, you're feeling like you're in your Leo power, and why wouldn't you feel this way? You've got someone here who absolutely adores you. Tell me more about Leo's energy, please, and the Chariot. I love that. Okay, gorgeous. You are so ready to charge forward with this person. There's a sense of energy and momentum surrounding the connection this week, and I think both of you are just like totally excited to see where things are gonna go between the two of you. So let's see what you could be feeling this week, please. Oh my gosh, you guys, flipping amazing. By the way, when I held this up, it showed 1111 on my viewfinder. So here, make a wish, you guys. I feel like love is here for you this week in the most amazing ways. So let's talk about this here. Ace of Pentacles, it's about loyalty, devotion. We now have 2 aces within the reading. We always talk, Leo, about how aces represent new beginnings. So again, it's so great when we see this ace energy if you're a single Leo, because it's like new love coming in with somebody, in this case, who is loyal and devoted. But for those of you already connected with this person, it's like new opportunities to connect, new opportunities to deepen the emotional intimacy, to deepen the commitment between the two of you. Tell me more. Oh, what is this? Okay, this card came jumping out, 7 of Cups. So 7 of Cups is an interesting card, you guys. Not in this deck, but in some tarot decks, the 7 of Cups, like the Rider-Waite tarot deck, there's a cloud behind there's cups, right? So there's cups and then there's a cloud behind it. The cloud represents like this kind of confusing energy, feeling like not everything is as it seems. So sometimes what we see here is that when things are like so good, we might have a moment where we're like, is this too good to be true? Again, this is something we've talked about, Leo. My opinion on this is like, don't talk yourself out of a good thing. We don't see any red flags here, right? This is why I look at the energy of your person and I look at the energy of you to see, are there issues that you need to potentially be aware of? There weren't issues that we saw when we looked at your person's energy. So if you find yourself going into this space of like, is this too good to be true? You know, get yourself out of that. Allow yourself to be happy. You know, don't doubt the happiness that's here for you this week. Tell me more, please. And then the 9 of Wands. Yeah, okay. Here's what I'm going to say to you, Leo. You're used to having to fight for love. I don't think you're used to love being given freely to you. Ooh, I'm getting like goosebumps here. I think love, ooh, yeah, there's something there in the energy of this card for you, Leo. 9 of Wands is a card that tends to show up when we feel we've been tested in love. It sometimes reminds me of that song, Love is a Battlefield. I think that's Pat Benatar. But I think you take it or leave it. But the message I'm getting here for some of you is that your experience in love before this person has maybe been that you have constantly felt tested. You have constantly felt like you had to fight for love. You had to fight for attention. You had to fight for someone to choose you. And so if that's your experience, that sucks, because you deserve so much more than that, Leo. You deserve someone who sees you and loves you and pursues you. That's the energy that's here for you this week. And for some of you, it might contrast with what you've experienced before. Maybe you're used to non-committal people who don't show up and don't choose you and like make you work for it. And now you've got someone here who's not doing any of that, right? They're just like, they love you. It's very simple to them. They love you and they're showing you, which is what it should be like. But I can see how there might be a little bit of hesitancy if you've been hurt before and you've been with people who are just making you work for it and not being the best partner. I can see why there might be a little bit of hesitancy where you're like, oh, it feels weird, but like in the best way, like weird good, because you're like, I'm not used to this, but this is actually what I've been looking for and what I've been wanting. Okay, let's see what actions you could be taking this week, please. 6 of Pentacles, yeah. Let yourself be in this balanced relationship. You know, again, I'm getting the message of like, you've probably done the most when it comes to love in past relationships. You've probably been the one who steps up, puts in all the effort, makes everything work, and probably have dealt with people who gave you breadcrumbs before, Leo. All of that's got to stop this week, okay? This is your time, your era of the balanced, loving relationship where there is reciprocity. There is mutual give and take in this relationship. You are giving to them, they are giving to you. It's balanced. It's not a relationship where you're like trying to grab at breadcrumbs and hold on to someone who's not choosing you. That's gone. That's done. That's not your story anymore. Now it's about mutual love. Tell me more, please, about what actions Leo could be taking this week, please. Page of Swords, yeah. This is just you, I think, being super curious about your person, getting to know them even more, asking lots of questions. Tell me more, please. Wow, Strength. I love that, you guys. This is your card, by the way, Leo. So a couple of things are coming to mind. Like I said, for some of you, I think love has been a bit of a test and a bit of a battlefield before. Look at the ways that you've become stronger. If you've had shitty experiences in love in the past, how has that made you stronger? How has that made you more confident? How has that helped you grow? It sucks when we go through challenging experiences, but like, what did you learn and what are you taking from those experiences? I feel like this card is saying like, recognize your inner strength, Leo. Now, the other thing that I feel with the Strength card is that it indicates the strength of the feelings that you're developing for this person, right? It's like your feelings for them are becoming stronger and stronger this week, and the relationship is becoming stronger and stronger this week, okay? So, moment of truth, let's see what the potential outcome is here. I love it. The star. When you wish upon a star, Leo, all of your dreams will come true, okay? This is beautiful. This is Aquarian energy, so maybe some of you guys are dealing with an Aquarius. Whoever you're dealing with though, Leo, this, like, I love this for you. I love this for you so, so much, okay? I'm a Leo. I love this Leo energy. I get so excited when I see the good vibes for you guys. Look at this. To me, this is just reinforcing that this person is what you've been wishing for, wishing on a star for. Now, the other really beautiful thing about the star is that it can represent emotional healing, and I feel like there's a lot of really beautiful healing that could happen in this relationship where, like I said, for those of you who resonated with me saying maybe you're used to accepting less than what you deserve, this relationship is going to heal all of that and make you realize you deserve to be treated like the amazing person that you are, and you finally have someone who's doing that. And there's something very healing, I think, in being with somebody who is finally choosing us and finally showing up for us. And I just think that this feels really magical for you guys this week, okay? So I love this reading for you guys. I'm gonna leave it there, Leo. If you enjoyed the reading, do me a solid, give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you'd like to. And of course, I wish you love, I wish you so much happiness, and we'll be talking again very soon. Bye, guys.